I've been very busy since the last video, driving the car every day, putting lots of kilometres on the odometer, and I've even bought one of these little things which plugs in here into the OBD socket under the dashboard. This little thing allows me to connect to the car's computer so I can see what the battery status is, etc., but it doesn't work, so I got bored and I decided to see what my original Kiwi EV plates from New Zealand would look like on my Slovak electric car. Then I got bored again and decided to install an armrest in the car which came with it when I bought it. It wasn't very hard and it actually made it about 300% more comfortable when sitting in traffic. In the meantime, I bought another OBD connector, but that also failed, so I moved on to something else. My alarm immobilizer light is hidden at the bottom of the dashboard so no one can see if it's activated or not, so I decided to install a new LED light at the top of the windscreen. The results were pretty good in daytime and even better in nighttime, and then we got busy doing our first major road trip halfway across Slovakia. We're just about to start a new journey, the longest journey I've ever done. We're about to head to Banská Bystrica in the middle of Slovakia, which is a long way away, and we're going to need a couple of charges, so we're going to rely once again on a fast charging network to get me where I want to go. But this recharging network is hopefully much more user-friendly than the Austrian one. So we have a map, and we have plenty of energy. Well, we've got a full charge anyway. So, first stop from Bratislava, the first stop is Nitra, which is about 110 kilometres or so away, so that should be fine, I hope. We decided to take the roads to try and minimise the effect on the battery, but unfortunately it took another hour longer than it should have, and it meant that we got to experience some of the country's worst roads. And after an agonising journey, we finally arrived to Nitra for our first top-up. Here we are! Greenway fast charger. Let's plug in and go and get a coffee. Unfortunately, things were not about to go as smoothly as I had hoped. I just tried what I thought was the code, but it's not working. Oh dear, alright. Let's see. Let me check my email, make sure I haven't made a mistake. I made a quick phone call to Greenway and fortunately got it sorted out pretty fast. Started. This quick top-up gave us time to go and grab a desperately needed cup of coffee. Well, that was quick. It only took 22 minutes. And are you ready for the next leg of the journey?
Yep.
Okay, here we go. The second leg of the journey was quite fast because the next charging station was only 35 kilometres away at a motor rest in the middle of nowhere. However, we had another little scare when we arrived and plugged in. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Cuba. It means error. Hang on, I'll try once more. I tried initializing once more, and fortunately this time it worked. Ah, and now it's working.
Okay.
Oh, I did not need that.
Jesus.
That I did not need. Well, the charger worked, finally. That had me scared for a minute, and now we're going to have something to eat. And then we do the big journey, all the way to Banská Bystrica. The fast charger brought us up to 80%, but I wasn't sure that would be enough to get the almost 90 kilometres to Banská Bystrica. The car is charged. We're now making our way to Banská Bystrica, which is almost 90 kilometres away. But it's 90 kilometres on highways, at highway speed. So, as you can see, everyone's going past me because I don't want to go, faster than 90 kilometres an hour. So hopefully, we've got 3/4 of a charge. Hopefully that's enough to get us there. And my fears were well founded because we started to get low on electricity and the town was still miles away. 1 bar of battery remaining, and we're still about 15 kilometres from Banská Bystrica. No bars of electricity and we're still not in town. We haven't got anywhere near the town yet.
There's town there.
In the distance I can see it. Oh god, okay. Blessed Lady of battery power, don't fail me now. And before long things went really bad. The city was still on the horizon but the car went into turtle mode. We're in turtle mode now. We're still about 4 kilometres away from the charging station. Now I'm stressed out. And after heaps of stress, I crawled up the hill to get to the charger with many cars waiting behind me. We've just crawled up the hill to get to the car park. It almost ran out. We've just made it up to the hill. I'm just going to give the batteries a rest for a couple of minutes and then we're going to try and get down to the fast charger, which I know is just inside that mall over there.
That's free parking here. Here.
There it is. Got the lights turned off to save power. And with me and the car both exhausted, I plugged it in to see just how low the battery had gone. 4%. Oh god.
So it still had something.
Something.
So we'll make it to the motor rest tomorrow.
You were with me when we almost ran out.
It's up a hill, the motor rest, but we'll probably make it on about 3%.
God almighty. And with all the stress behind us, we plugged in the car, charged it up, and went to find our hotel for the night. Okay, well, we made it. So I'm going to have a cup of tea, and then let's go explore the town. We're doing a bit of sightseeing before we do the big main leg of the electric car journey, which is from here, Banská Bystrica, to the motor rest. So I'm trying to just distract myself by looking at the beautiful scenery before we have to get stressed out. And after playing with the charger settings, I found you can force it to give your car 100% charge. Okay, it wouldn't let me get to 100, it keeps stopping. It got to 94, but that should be good enough, so let's make the journey. Possibly the most boring drive I've ever partaken in, trying to keep the eco needle somewhere in the middle while trying not to hold up cars. And as you can see, well, Slovaks do drive pretty fast, but I feel like I'm a bit of an inconvenience. Still, we'll see what difference that extra charge made. And after driving like a grandmother for 90 kilometers with every car passing us, we finally arrived to the fast charger. And here's the charging point, and look at this, we've got 3 bars of battery remaining. That's pretty good. What a difference from yesterday, huh? Same distance, but with just a little bit of extra charge and driving like a grandma, we arrived at the charging point with 3 bars of battery remaining. And now we'll just get a quick top up, and then the next charging stop is only 30 k's away, so we can drive like mad.
Floor it!
You ready to see this car move? After a 15-minute quick charge, we headed to our final charging point in Trnava, but the GPS decided we should take a more scenic route. We're using the GPS to find the next charging point in a city called Trnava, and my lovely GPS has taken us down what I assume is a cycle path.
My too. GPS.
Yay, a real road again.
Okay.
In 500 meters, your destination will be on the right.
Alright, it better be.
Destination. It's supposed to be here somewhere.
Charger! I see it! There it is! Haha!
Yay.
Gotcha! Well, despite the scenic route, that was a pretty uneventful journey. Alright,
Okay.
let's charge up and carry on to Bratislava.
Yes.
We're now stopping here for a cup of coffee while the car recharges for free and we watch people pay for gas. It's a bit evil, I know. Alright, we've got enough. Now let's go back home. Well, we've done 460 kilometers and we're just about to come home with 2 bars of battery remaining. We did pass a couple of fast charges because we thought, we can make it all the way in one go, and we were right. So, another successful journey with a little bit of panic in the middle. Well, it's been 470 or so kilometers. The biggest journey I've ever done, apart from a little bit of panicking in the middle. It was pretty straightforward. Well done, little car. Now winter is coming and I'd like to see how that actually affects the range. Am I actually going to be able to make long distance journeys like that? So, watch this space.